We've definitely been all over the place as of late. Up, down, left, right. And we're waiting for this moment that Shib finally makes some moves. Yesterday obviously sucked. We had some selling and some profit taking that took place yesterday. We saw this around the crypto market. It was actually leading into today's CPI report. And right now I'm filming this before that comes out because I'm less focused on price in this video and I'm more focused on phase and where we're at currently. I want to show you guys exactly what I mean there. So if you guys are new or haven't already, show your support for the channel down below. Hit that subscribe button, that bell. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So I will say that yesterday, I would have loved, with us retracing, I would have loved a retest at our 20 and our 50 day and a nice bounce off of there. I guess the next best thing is a trend retest here, this longer term trend that we've been building since December. I'd love a throwback to this and then a nice hard bounce off that. Maybe the data today will give us that kind of movement, but we'll have to watch, wait, and see what happens. I will say yesterday, most everything was doing some selling off. We saw BTC retrace, test its trend here as well. Actually, Ethereum just continuing to push trend right now. Actually, it's slightly broken out above this 4250 range like we were talking about, but not a confirmed extension yet. But what I will say, like I've mentioned in other videos today, is yesterday was a huge day for institutional money. Ethereum, record day, $1.02 billion worth of ETH bought by institutional players. So what we're doing right now in crypto, and this is a good transition that I want people to hear. What we're doing in crypto right now is we're going through the phases, okay? We're in phase two. We're very solidly in phase two. We're not seeing altcoins make these big parabolic extensions yet, right? We're still at this point where Ethereum is making its moves versus BTC and pumping a lot of confidence in the market. You can very clearly see the capital rotation that's taking place, okay? So right now, we're kind of stuck watching and waiting. And why I'm saying this is I actually saw this comment pop up and I really want people to hear this. So what it said is, yeah, even your enthusiasm on Shiba is gone. The price is just bad, barely moves. Everyone kept saying we needed ETH to move and now it has, and Shib is still crap. So here's the thing. My enthusiasm for Shiba Inu is not gone by any means. I just understand where we're at right now. Again, we're in phase two. We're not making a lot of these big movements right now. We're not in this large cap movement. We're not in this alt season yet. We're getting very close to a technical alt season, but we still need more confidence in the market. And the biggest thing that we've needed and still need is adoption. I've said this time and time again. And here's what I will say is during this time, we have been waiting for, again, new money, new capital, new people to enter the crypto market. We're still stuck at about 5 to 6% of the world in crypto. And what has happened during that time is some dilution, okay? While I will say that dilution overall in the crypto market isn't something that's holding it back, there's still a higher concentration right now of capital in the top 100 assets than there has ever been, which I think is a pretty big deal. And it's showing that people are still sticking to blue chips, but people are slowly and surely branching out as time wanes on because people are bored. People have short attention spans. People are unwilling to hold for a really long period of time. Guys, we've been stuck in the longest period in history that we have not seen big adoption taking place. Really think about that, right? During the bear market, adoption is incredibly low. You sometimes even take a little bit of a step backwards, right? But then in the year of the halving, you start to see things accelerate. In the year following the halving, you get the biggest years in terms of adoption boom that you see. We haven't been seeing that. And maybe that has to do with a couple things. Maybe that has to do with, high interest rates or no rate cuts or people having less money, or maybe it just has to do with the news cycle, right? People being concerned about tariffs, economic uncertainty, black swan events in the market itself. If you haven't noticed, every time it seems like we're about to get this big burst of retail excitement, we get some sort of negative news that pushes the market down. It's like we were talking about, right? Retail optics were incredibly high. We were having these really heightened exchange app downloads, and then now they're not in the top 200 anymore, right? That retail interest just kind of flatlined, right? And it's not flatlined per se. They're still paying attention, but it's not like it was, right? And so what they're really doing right now is a lot of this adoption is just being kicked down the road. And what you're seeing is that during this time, this capital that was concentrated in these top meme coins is slowly but surely spreading out here. Okay. Like, for example, what's the big and hottest thing that people are talking about right now or have been talking about? It was Pudgy Penguins. Bonk was having a good time here, right? Obviously, Floki had a nice announcement on the listing in Robinhood, right? But for the most part, apparently this one, Build On, surged 31% over the last 7 days or so. But hopefully you guys get the point. This has all just kind of been spread thin. It's like when you put a glob of butter on bread and you're just slowly spreading it out. Doesn't mean that there's more butter there. It just means that it's slowly being spread out amongst these assets. Now, that won't always be the case, all right? And this is a very good indication of this. Just take a look at this. We have not set a new all-time high in terms of meme coin market cap since all the way back in, oh gosh, where's that? All the way back in December. Yeah, we're saying a new all-time high in terms of the overall market cap of crypto. Maybe some people are calling it quits in terms of meme coins and moving to utility-driven assets. But right now, even when we compare back here to March of 2024, we're barely higher in terms of market cap there. So the thing is retail is just blah right now. So it doesn't mean my enthusiasm's gone. It means that right now we're just kind of sitting here waiting. We're waiting and waiting and waiting for the same thing we've been waiting for this entire market cycle. And yes, it's going to come at some point. Don't get it twisted, right? But what this has led to is prices that have sucked throughout the space. Dogecoin, down over 50% from those highs in December. Pepe, down over 50% from those highs in December. Bonk, down over 50% from those highs in December. It's very consistent theme, regardless of which meme coin you're looking at. That's where you want to see good fundamentals. And luckily during this time, Shiba Inu has had exactly that. We're seeing building, we're seeing growth in terms of holders. Last couple of days, we actually have seen a little bit of whale unloading, like 100 billion here, 50 billion there, 200 billion there, right? But it's just, people are just bored. There's no other way to explain it. It's bored. It's not going to be boring forever. And yes, there will be times of excitement for Shib and other assets. Yes, I think that once we do start seeing this adoption take place, retail is going to flock to Shiba Inu. It's a psychology thing, right? That hasn't really changed. So that's kind of where we're at. So no, my enthusiasm's not gone. Just understand where we're at right now. We're at a point where, frankly, any moment the market could break open and we could see a big surge of adoption. But yeah, it sucks. I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below. But have a great day. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.